3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
The mystery audience who we cannot see. We must greet them. That was such a cute intro. Oh my God, Chelsea, good job.
I've never seen that.
It was so cute.
I should probably watch a few of these, right?
You have to go in blind. We have to just like roll with it.
Right. We're just so you guys know, we're totally winging it. We have no idea what we're doing.
We're just vibing.
Just vibing the whole way. Yep.
I am Beau Lake, and this is Eskay Kabba, and we are doing 1, 2, 3 author chats. I don't know how we introduce ourselves, so Eskay, tell everybody about yourself. Tell them who you are.
Tell them who I am. Okay. Hi. I am Eskay Kabba. I am a LGBTQ steamy romance writer. I have a couple of series out with my publishers through Four Horsemen publication. And I also have a couple of ebooks out there that I am self-publishing through Ingram Spark, through Google Play Books. I started writing on Literotica. I've been on Literotica for maybe almost 10 years, I guess, at this point. But my first published book was My Military Boys. I got this right this time. You don't even know how much I was doing this, and it was going in and out, but it's finally working. My Military Boys, Hidden Love. Everybody loves My Military Boys. That is my first officially published story, I guess. And then I just kept going. So I'm up to series number 3 or 4 or 5 if you count Theo Reads. I'm a founding author of Theo Reads, which is a site similar to Literotica, but better.
Shh. Can I get into that when we're done?
Okay. And I have some exclusive stories on there as well. And yeah, I don't know. What else should I say about myself? I'm here.
I don't know. That was pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to top that. I don't think I have that much to say about myself.
Beau, you've been doing this a lot longer than me. So you got a lot going on over there.
All right. Let's see. I am Beau Lake. I am a published author and a freelance editor who lives in the mountains of Virginia. You can find me skulking around like a little cryptid, snarling at people. I am the author of the Wolves of Wharton series, which is queer romance, and there's, I guess you would call it straight romance in there too. It's an anthology series. I also wrote the Shawarma Warrior King series with J.M. Paquette, and it is a reverse harem, why choose romance based on The Mummy. And I am currently working on another Why Choose romance book right now with an angel and a demon, and they are both part of the mafia.
Oh,
so that's what I'm up to.
Yeah, awesome.
I didn't have my book to hold up, so just pretend like I did it.
I'm pretending. Yes. Actually, I have your book around here somewhere. I should.
You should have had it to pull up.
See?
All right. Let's do a question. Are you ready?
All right. Let's go to these questions.
Okay. If you could have any animal, real, mythical, or extinct as a pet, what would it be?
So I'm a cat lady.
How many cats you got?
So I only have 2 right now.
I think you said that. It's so disappointed in you.
I am so
only 2.
I only have 2. If my husband and my kids would allow it, I would have a lot more. I'm definitely the cat lady. When I retire, and my kids are grown and out of the house, I am absolutely going to be
cat crazy.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
But how many is too many cats?
Yeah, I don't think that's how it goes. It's the cat. So cat people know about the cat distribution, right? So
yeah, they just show up and you just take them in.
They do. Cats choose their owners, and so cats just kind of So technically, I kind of sort of have an outdoor cat. It's a neighborhood cat. We named her Kuma, and we love her so much.
Do you feed the outdoor cat?
We do. We
Then
feed
it's
her.
your cat.
We water her. Other people in the neighborhood do, but she hangs around our like ledge right outside the house more than anything else. So like as soon as I walk into like even walk up to my steps, she's like, meow, and she's so loud. She's like, meow, and she's like, she gives me hugs, you know, she's like wraps herself around my leg and she like does this on my leg, and I'm like, hey Kuma, this is my little baby. And then she into my car before I drive away. And then the other day she like laid like behind my car, and I'm just like, ma'am, I gotta go to work. Like we can't do this all day. I know we want to. We can't do this all day.
And work is not going to go with, oh, the cat's behind my car. I can't move. I have to stay here.
Exactly. So, I mean, I can show them a picture. But anyway, so I have about 2.5 cats. I'll say it like that. But also, like just today, oh my gosh, I wish I had my phone right next to me. So just today, there's this like huge cat that just like hanging in the backyard on my on the swing, just like laying there. And I'm just like, where did you come from, you cute furry animal?
You're about to have a 2.5 and another 0.5. 3
yeah, 2.58. Yeah, that might be
2.75 cats.
Yeah, that really might be the case. So, you know. Okay, so what about you?
Like a giant cat, though? Like, would you ever want one of those fancy?
A danger kitty? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with danger mittens. Yeah.
My goal is to do a safari at some point. Cool. I would love to go to like Tanzania or I don't know wherever else they have like safaris. Tanzania is the only one that stays in mind because I know they have like a reserve out there. And yeah, I want to play with the danger kitties.
You're gonna bring one home.
I might. They may come up to me like cats literally just like they take to me. So they may just come up to me and just
you're gonna have a whole ass lion coming with you.
Probably, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I love all animals, but I am a cat person. So if we're talking about mythical, right? So for me, that would be no, it's not a sphinx, manticore or manticores?
Oh
no. Is it
aren't manticores the one with like the snake
tail? The ones with the snake tail, but don't they have like a cat face?
Yeah.
They have a human face, but I feel like manticores have like a cat-like face.
Yeah.
I may be confusing that with something else. So yeah.
I think you're right. I think
so too.
So everyone would, if you were gonna like guess what my animal would be, what do you guess it would be? Because
I mean, I would guess wolf just because you did that amazing wolf series and you did it so well.
And that's what everyone would think. And there's wolves. You can't see this, but there's wolves all over my wall.
Oh, I believe you.
In front of me. Werewolves specifically.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you a secret.
Okay.
I was and still am a horse girl.
Really? You own horses or you did own horses?
I used to work at a rescue farm, so I would go take care of the horses and I would ride. But my dream has always been to own a horse. And so my husband and I keep talking about our horse house that we're going to get today. So it would be a horse, any kind of horse. It could even be a mini horse. I can't ride. I just want a horse.
Yes. As I discovered like just 5 years ago in my big girl self that ponies are just small horses. They're not baby horses that grow up. They're
their own
ponies
thing.
Are like all by themselves, right?
They're their own deal.
They are. So when little kids are like, I want a pony, and you think it means like baby horse, but no, a pony is literally its own thing. So cool.
Yeah. And we like go on vacation every year to this place called Chincoteague Island in Virginia.
Okay.
Where they do like the wild horses. And every time I go, I'm like, if we just open the door a little longer, maybe a
horse will just come wandering.
It's wild, it's free, and that means you can just take it. Just like your lions in Africa.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get a lion and you're gonna get a horse, and no one will ever come to either of our homes. But that's okay.
No. The FBI will not show up. It'll be okay.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
All right.
What is
question 2?
Oh, you're doing the questions? Okay,
No,
sure.
you do it. You do it.
Okay. What is a quote from one of your books that sticks with you?
See, this is hard for me because every time I write a book, if you ask me what it was about right after I was done, no,
couldn't tell you.
That couldn't tell you. That couldn't be me. I was not involved. That was a different me.
Yep, agreed, 100%.
But the quote I always pull when I'm doing like promo for like One Mummy to Go, please, is always kneel, priestess, because it's like it's sexy and titillating, and you're like,
yes.
what does that mean? What's going on in that scene? And it is exactly what you think is happening. So I'm not even like being sneaky about it. I love it. Giving you a little taste. And so that's what I always think of, just because it's like it's an easy one to remember.
Yeah.
And it like gets the motor going. Yeah. And everyone loves that chapter. Not to toot my own horn as the one who wrote it, but everyone loves that chapter. The other books, couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a beeping noise behind me that's driving me absolutely bananas. What counted like 3 and it's gonna be done.
I was like, is that a fire alarm? Is that a fire alarm in my house?
No. So my fridge does this weird thing when it's really hot outside and it's like 1,000 degrees today. And so my fridge does this really weird thing where even though it's closed, it doesn't close all the way.
Oh, yeah.
And so it like beeps and it drives me insane. Anyway, okay. So it's funny. I was thinking about if you've read my Hidden Love series, Connor has a bunch of just one-liners, which is just so funny. And he's not trying to be funny because he's kind of a bit of an asshole. But he's so sarcastic and funny. But okay, so this is not a funny line at all, except like at some point, Connor has like this realization that being with Jamel is changing him. Okay, so let me back up a little bit. So if you haven't read the Hidden Love series, I call this series Turning a Hoe into a Housewife, right? Because Connor is...
That should have been the series title.
It really should have been. Like Connor is 100%.
That's exactly it.
Oh my God, he's so bad. He really does go from just like, he's bad. In terms, when I say he's bad,
together by the end. By the end,
yeah.
He gets it together, and
he gets
is
it together.
A good housewife.
And Jamel's a really big part of that. And so there's kind of this one scene where Jamel kind of comes into his life and basically says like, we're not heading to bed right away. Like we're going to date. We're going to get to know each other. And Connor's like dying inside. but at the same time, he becomes really just kind of comfortable and just like dependent on Jamel's just attention and affection and care for him in ways that no one else has ever done for him before, right? And so there's this scene where I think this, I don't know, maybe like their 5th or 6th date or whatever, and they go to this hotel. It's set in Rhode Island, so they're in like Aquanet Island, and so I think I said that completely wrong, but it doesn't matter. And so like Connor's thinking to himself like, like honestly, like we're having just like kind of a great time, and I'm just gonna say the line that he said. He says, if we fuck tonight, we fuck tonight. If we don't, we don't. Like either way, like I'm feeling really good about like what's happening. And then like the other part of his brain is, and he says to himself, Jesus Christ, who is this person I'm becoming? And it like cracks me up all the time because I'm just like, Connor is really like, how am I okay not like fucking this man?
He's having like, growth. He's learning.
It suddenly hit him like, oh my God, like I'm like changing. But it's just that line just always like cracks me up. Even when I read it, like it cracks me up. So
I love that. That's so cute. Yeah. Question number 3. What is a trope that makes you go absolutely feral?
It's such a weird ass question. Sorry, Chelsea, but it's just such a weird ass question.
It feels very like it feels so horny. Like,
yeah, like
I don't really go into books being like, God, I Can't wait to feel horny while I read this.
This enemies to lovers just really gets my juices flowing. Like, I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna slide right out of
right? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Trope that gets me going. Gets me feral.
Yeah, tell us about your sexual things you're into.
I know, right? That's why I feel like it's a trick question, right? Because
Chelsea's in the back taking notes, like
not even like
blackmail.
it's like, so it's just me and you both, right? It's not like people are actually gonna like listen to this.
People aren't gonna see this. It's
start
fun.
throwing out all my own
This is our therapy sesh right now.
Right. Okay. Hopefully my sisters will never watch this and my family members will never watch this. But in terms of fantasies that I like to see, I like paranormal stuff. I like, witches and wolves and vampires and things like that. And I think I've mentioned, or maybe I didn't mention yet. So I wrote my first romantasy. Shout out to everyone who writes romantasy or fantasy stuff. You guys got it. This writing, this world building shit is like insane, and I appreciate
scary. I don't think I could ever write romantasy. That's a lot. That's a lot of details.
Yeah. Well, it's the fantasy part. I'm usually writing contemporary, so it's the fantasy part that really like. I have to remember.
Like, what do they do without cell phones?
Right. Like I have to remember, like, oh, what does that spell mean again? Like things like that. It's like insane. Okay. So I say all that to say, I like reading. I do like reverse harem. Doesn't necessarily have to be reverse harem. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Let's go.
I feel like my black ass is blushing. Can y'all see me? Like, damn. Okay. I like group sex in the story. I just do. I feel like I'm someone who likes people to be sexually free, and whatever that looks like, however that looks like I will definitely go for a group sex, group orgy, more than 3 people in a bed together, in a room together, bodies like, I just
all the bodies just doing this,
just doing this everywhere, like
just rubbing up on each other,
rubbing everywhere. I want guys on guys, girls on girls, guys on girls, he, she's, theys. I want everybody just enjoying themselves and having fun. And I said I made a comment about juices flowing. I want everybody to reach their orgasm.
Everyone's juices should be
everyone's juices just kind of mixed it together. Like I am like, give it to me. Give me a good sex orgy scene, and you've made a friend. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna stop talking. That was way too much information.
I'm like, can I introduce you in One Mummy to Go, please, which has that exact thing in it?
Okay. Thank you.
There's like 6 people.
And that's
all together. Yeah.
There you go.
Because why not? Why not?
Because why not? Because why the fuck not? I can say that.
Why is everyone? I guess I've decided we can curse on this.
Oops, this is like PG-13.
But then when they want to ask us about going feral.
Right? So you shouldn't have asked that question, right?
Facebook is for all ages, but not this video. It's not. We need like an 18+ warning. Jesus. Oh, Chelsea says go right ahead and curse.
Okay.
Too late.
Fucking yeah. No, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna stop. All right.
Let me think. Okay.
Too much excitement for a Tuesday night. Okay, go ahead.
So I don't really read books to be like, oh, I want to feel these feelings and I want to slide everywhere. No, I don't read like that. Like I don't read as much romance as one would expect me to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do on occasion, and I like when the male is like a dom, but like a nice one, and
okay.
But also not nice, like he has to toe the line of nice and not nice.
Yeah.
And like what else I like? Enemies to lovers is my favorite. I know that's very stereotypical and everyone loves that. But I like when they're enemies. Like they should never like each other ever. Yeah. And then you like build up to them liking each other. But it's more like I'm interested in how like the relationship progresses. I'm not like, I can't wait till they bone, you know?
Yeah.
So it's not really about like, it's more like what would I be interested in writing more so. So like I love writing enemies to lovers, and I like writing why choose. And I think that's because like you, I'm like, I want everyone to be having a good time in this book.
Yeah.
I like put them through like so much shit, they at least should get laid. You know?
That's how I feel.
I'm like, they're gonna cry and like be chased by something horrible, but then they're all gonna sleep together.
And live happily ever after.
And I think that's watched, tell me.
I was gonna say I have watched enough Criminal Minds to know. Yeah, I'm like binging Criminal Minds right now for the first time. Like I never watched when it was on TV, so I'm like binging it now. I was
it's so like good.
13 or something. So I have watched enough Criminal Minds to know that it is a thing for people to get off on like doing dark shit. So even if you're not like reading romance, you know, watching someone else get choked out might excite you.
I hope my mother's not watching this. But there's an episode of Criminal Minds where Spencer like tries like the female serial killer was trying to like tantalize him by telling him stuff I know. And he acts like he's like really into it. And I'm like, wow. Perfect man. Spencer Reed is the perfect man.
I don't think anyone has said that in any circle. Guys,
no,
go Google Spencer Reed. Go Google Spencer Reed right now.
He's like, so hot. I don't even care. And I know they think that because I've seen thirst traps on TikTok.
Really?
Like,
oh, Spencer.
Very sexual.
Read the book to me.
Tell me about philosophy. Like,
give me the statistics. Oh God, I love it.
Cite your sources, Spencer. Like,
you guys are. I love that you're all on watching Criminal Minds. Not for Shamar Moore. Like, move over, Shamar Moore.
Look,
we don't need those
Shamar
pretty eyes and those abs. Like,
he's hot, but he doesn't know the statistics.
Oh my God.
If they both made out though,
oh, that would be hot. I'm just saying. Sidebar to the sidebar for now we got into the Criminal Minds story. Am I the only one that was just like waiting for like Penelope and like, you know, Shamar Sang? Like seriously? Like why did that not happen?
When I learned
oh my God, Chelsea,
I had to stop watching for a while because I was so mad.
What?
I was like,
why did that not happen? Why did he not pick up that thick, beautiful woman and ream her insides out? See, this is why we should not have been. This is why they should not have put us together.
No, this is telling us that we should be the next writers for the new season of Criminal Minds.
We should.
Everyone would get laid.
Everyone would get laid. Everyone.
Especially
they would.
Penelope.
You know how they all like hang out in like Rossi's house and like have pasta and shit. Have pasta and then bone. Like, let's do it.
Carbo load. Then
that's how I feel. Let's do
it. Load something, you know? Chelsea's not going to be allowed to post this.
she's going to be like, yeah, no, this is we're gonna get heavily edited.
They should have known not to place us together. But they've never seen us in public together, so that's probably it.
They have not. Oh my God. Yes. See, it's your fault. Anyway. Okay, so I have a question. Yeah, see, because we have like a couple more minutes and we like ran out of those kind of questions. I'm gonna try not to make this like a sexual question, but like
That implies that it is a little.
Right. Look, I said I'm gonna try. As you're writing your characters, like what inspires you to like, create, just like characters that depict people out in the real world. Like, so even if you're doing like mummy stuff, right? So, but personalities and body types and things like that, like what inspires you to say like not all so I bring this up to say like some people, I've heard that all of my characters are pretty, and so I'm trying to like get away from that just a little bit. Like not everyone is like classically beautiful, and so I'm just trying to figure out like what inspires you and I guess me, and just like how to create these characters that really reflect, people in the real world. You know what I mean?
So I can actually use the mummy as a good description of this, because Milphonos he comes back to life as a mummy, like Emotep in the Mummy. Like he comes back with bandages all over him and he's like bones and stuff. And at that point, you have to make him develop him into a real person. So you get him based on personality more so than what he looks like in the beginning. Yeah. Because most people, not all people, are going to be like, oh, he's a dead man. That's not hot.
Right. Yeah.
So you have to give him something, because we have to develop to him being hot.
Right.
And he does end up being like classically attractive, like how you would say like how like Connor's classically attractive.
Yeah.
But you kind of like develop it in terms of personality first, and then start giving little like hints of like, oh, he has like these like, when he starts to regenerate his hands, he has these gentle like hands that are like, I don't know, and he has beautiful nails or whatever, and like thin wrists. He's handsome, whatever. So that's kind of how like I approached it with him in terms of like describing what characters look like. I try to imagine an actor, but I try really hard not to choose like the classically attractive guy. I'm not like,
like the Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I give them a trait too that's like less like hot guy. Like I'm not like, oh, he has perfect eyebrows. I'm like, oh, his eyebrows are a little bushy or whatever. Because you can't be like, oh, this is Pedro Pascal. Because everyone's gonna be like, you just described Pedro Pascal to us.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And that's hard for me now not to describe everyone as Pedro Pascal. He's like the most like handsomest man I've ever seen in my life.
I'm on the Pedro. I mean, I was on the Pedro train from Game of Thrones.
Same.
But then it just like every time you see him,
that train is out of the station. We are going down the track.
In this like beautiful.
Yeah, and he's getting a little bit of like gray hair.
Yeah, he's got the little gray thing going on. Oh my god! And he's just like he's a nice, like you can tell like he's just like a nice person. You know what I mean? Like, and that's also attractive, right? As we talk about personality, right?
That's why I try to focus on like personality too, because like the reader is going to imagine whomever they want. You can say like they're blonde and have blue eyes, and they could be like, that's not attractive to me. I'm imagining a guy with like dark hair and dreads. And so it doesn't really matter. So you're trying to find like a personality trope to tuck your character into. And because that's what the readers are looking for. If they're looking for enemies to lovers, they're looking for someone who's kind of an asshole. If they're looking for like a heroic character, they want someone who's really confident. Like, so personality, I think, is the most important thing. And I've been making a really strong effort to give my characters something that people don't see often in literature. Like, as a disabled writer, I've started adding disabled characters in because no one's writing disabled characters. And then I was like,
Right.
oh, I'm supposed to be doing that. Shit. So then I started doing it.
Yeah.
So I think as long as like, I think focusing on what makes people human and like, they're allowed to be pretty. Just give them something that's like a step above pretty. But everyone loves pretty.
Everyone loves pretty. Everyone wants pretty. I do tend to lean towards, you know, pretty men. But I would really like to start to like pull away from that a little bit. So like with my character, you know, in the Trope, which is they're two college guys. I don't describe him as like a handsome guy. He has all these piercings and tattoos and things like that. And for some people, that alone is attractive, you know? And for Jeremy, that is the appeal. I mean, the snake eyes tongue ring. Yeah, here we go.
Wow.
The snake eyes tongue ring is very attractive to him, you know? And so that's kind of like the draw and the appeal. But I'm just loving more and more to see like, you know, characters, like you said, characters that are disabled, characters that have, one of my characters, Jamel's brother is neurodivergent, like, you know, just kind of a little bit more of that in terms of body type, seeing more women that, you know, are just kind of, you know, have a little meat on their bones. Like, let's do it. You know what I mean? Big girls with chubby, you know, muffin tops need a little plowing too. I mean, that's just that's kind of the direction that I want to see for myself, and I want to start going into like, let's move away from like classically beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
it doesn't all need to be Fabio. We can do more than that. Like I think as a society, we're starting to be like, not to get like weird about it, but we're starting to be cognizant about like other like people and like accepting other people for being different. Or I would hope that as a society, we're moving in that direction.
Yeah.
That like, we want to see it in our media too. We don't just want to see Brad Pitt because he's, you know, we've seen him before.
Right. Exactly.
I want to see someone who looks like me with like blue hair, you know?
Right.
That's cool.
Right. One time for the dark skinned girls out there. Let's do it. You know what I mean? Like, yes. Why can't we part of the conversation too? So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. I think we did it.
We did it. Yes, we did time. We were so worried.
I was a little worried for everyone else, like how this was gonna go.
We could have talked about Criminal Minds for way longer than we did. We could have. They're lucky.
I mean, we could have. And yeah, you just gave me like 3 different fanfics in here. Yes, the Criminal Minds group orgy at Rossi's house.
After everyone has spaghetti and they paint each other with pasta
everyone
sauce.
Has spaghetti. Yeah. Okay, where can people find me? I am okay. So am I doing this correctly? I always forget how to. That way. Nope. The other way. That way. Okay. Yes. So. Nope. That hand. Okay. That okay. The QR code will take you to my website, but just in case it doesn't, because sometimes it's a little weird. That's my name. Eskay Kabba, all at one. Eskay Kabba at gmail.com. You can email me, but my website is also my name, so it's just www.skaykabba.com. So you can find me there.
Hell yeah!
And I'm also on IG more than anywhere else. So that's me. Okay.
Yes. All right. I am at Beau BEAU _ Lake on Instagram, TikTok, Threads. You can find me on Facebook, I guess. My website is bowlakebooks.com. And yeah, I think that's where you would find me if you were looking. Okay. I'm not hard to find on the internet.
Events? Are you going to any events? Are you going to be at any events anytime soon?
Yeah. I will be at the Mothman Festival in September. If you don't want to come hang out in the hot, because it's going to be 1,000,000 degrees like last year, I'll be the one sweating my hair dye off. Where are you going to be, Eskay?
Is it going to be this bluish green?
I don't know. I have an appointment this week, and I'm like, should I do pink? It's been a while, or should I keep blue? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I love it.
What events are you going to be at? Tell them. Tell people.
I am doing Plagio Dio's. I always got to say that winery. We're doing Booze and Books West. You can look that up either on Facebook or on Instagram, Booze and Books West. And so it's wine, it's books. It's a free event, so anyone can go. We just asked if you're going to come. Drink wine, buy books. But
I'm going to be at a wine event too. I just remembered.
Yeah, see, there you go. But I am going to be at Smut Lovers in September 17th.
Oh, I wish I was going this year.
I know. The first time I met Beau in person, it was at Smut Lovers, and it was we just had like the best time. So
we all tied each other up. It was great.
We did tie each other up. We totally tied each other up. Amazing. So I'm going back to Smut Lovers. I'm excited to do that in September. So yeah.
Good job, us.
Good job, us.
Is there anything else we're supposed to say, Chelsea? Like,
okay. Oh, we say bye. Okay. Bye now.
Bye.
3, 2, 1, go.